5 in the secondary, 3rd down, 1. Justin Herbert, here comes the driving Kohou. Got him! Got him! What a play on the blitz, Kohou! 2nd down and 20, back at the 24. Herbert to the air. Chubb. Oh, look at him! It's a party in the back! Christian Wilkins comes through!
As you mentioned, Kevin.
Sieler got him. Here they come! Phillips has got him! Phillips has got him!
Chargers week 1, 234 rushing yards against the Dolphins. Jones blitz goes down. It is David Long Jr. From the 30, Jones trying to step up. As you mentioned, Andrew Van Ginkel joined Christian Wilkins as they combine on that one. In 10, Dolphins bring some heat, and Van Ginkel does it again. Gets to Mac Jones and sacks him.
Somebody's going to get Wally pipped out here tonight. Andrew Van Ginkel going right around Calvin Anderson.
It'll be his 40th pass of the night. Bradley Chubb coming in. He's got him. Chubb throws him down.
They won in London. They beat Jacksonville, but the Jags are the home team. Here they come with Ogbah. A sack. Russell Wilson goes down. Miami's first sack.
2nd and 11. Allen in trouble, and he's sacked back at the 35. So they come out of the break and make a play, and it's again Van Ginkel. A day like this. 2nd and 6. Not there. Allen still trying to find something. Van Ginkel finally closes the deal, and it's 3rd down.
They can stay in this game. From the 47, Jones steps up. Taken down after a short pickup by Ogbah. 3rd down and 8. Jones under pressure. He was sacked 10 times on Monday night. Down he goes. Christian Wilkins along with Emmanuel Ogbah.
He's up against Darius Slayton. They put him in motion.
Apple, the former Giant. Jones moving to his left. Can't find anyone downfield. Takes a hard hit from Eli Apple.
Darren Waller, that Daniel Jones really trusts on these 3rd downs.
3rd down and 9. Jones taken down. There is a flag.
Second only to Lamar Jackson. Rush yards as a quarterback. I mean, he's got some wheels.
Jones under pressure. Already been sacked 4 times today. And he will slide down at the line of scrimmage. Would have liked more. And now Van Ginkel comes in with yet another sack.
Still gave up some, or he didn't, but still had some sacks.
6 in all. 3rd down and 10. Taylor, speaking of sacks, he's brought down as we check in with Shannon.
Cade Mays is starting at left guard today. 2nd down, 6 for Young. Closing pocket. Down he goes at the 23 and sacked on the play by Bradley Chubb.
What a hit here by Bradley Chubb. Just watch the force and he knocks him out. And Bryce Young's actually lucky that he lands on the ball because the ball comes loose. Watch on the hit how it comes loose. He lands on top of it.
5-man rush. Young, look out for Wilkins. And Chubb. Down he goes. Chuba out of the back. It's 1st and 10. They come through and they got him. Wilkins for a 2nd time today brings down the Carolina quarterback. Yeah, some good adjustments by defensive coordinator Vic Fangio. He's got time. Now they come. Now he spins. He ducks and down he goes. Sieler got him. Another sack.
3rd and 8. Everything covered. Hurts had it knocked down. It's free, and the Dolphins have it. That was Phillips on the pass rush who got in, and Christian Wilkins comes up with it. And on the turnover, a short field for the Dolphins. Devontae Smith brought it in the national championship game. Tua replaced Jaelan. After the 25, Jaelan's back on the field in some trouble here, and he'll go down as Jaelan Phillips comes up with the sack, and that's not endearing yourself to the fans of Philadelphia.
You can't let this pre-snap look here scare you out of some plays.
Little fake with the pressure up the middle, getting away from David Long, and Hurts goes down, losing a couple of yards back of the 15-yard line.
Jones needs a play right here. 3rd and 5. They protect him well, and now they don't. Christian Wilkins, first sack of Jones this afternoon. Play action from Jones. Steps up in the pocket. Sacked again. Bradley Chubb.
The key sequence to me was right before half when they got in the red zone and Jaelan Ramsey came down with a pick.
Mac Jones is leveled.
1st and 10 from the 21. Mahomes running to his right. And he finally steps out of bounds. Mahomes steps up. Ball's loose. Ball is loose. And the Dolphins are out.